All right, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Definitely. Always ready to explore something new.
Well, get this. Today we're taking a look at this press release from EON Reality. They're doing some incredible things with VR and AR for education as it is.
Oh, yeah.
But this announcement, this is on another level.
I know, right?
It's like they're ripping a page straight out of science fiction.
I was thinking the same thing.
So they're calling them photorealistic XR avatars.
Yeah.
And we're not talking about those like stiff kind of cartoony avatars.
Yeah, so those always took me out of the moment.
Exactly. These are hyper-realistic. They're using this amazing combo of 3D modeling, AI,
And real-time interaction. It's crazy.
Yeah. And they're almost indistinguishable from real people.
It's a whole new ball game. Remember how limited those old avatars were?
Mhm.
Like, barely any expressions, jerky movements.
Definitely not very lifelike.
And these new ones, they move so naturally.
Mm-hmm.
And their facial expressions, I mean, it's incredible how nuanced they are.
I know. And to think they can interact in real time, it's like,
Right. And get this, they can even speak multiple languages. I mean, how cool is that?
oh, for sure. I highlighted this part right here. Unmatched detail, real-time interaction, seamless integration, and multilingual capabilities.
Yeah.
Imagine learning, say, Spanish, and you have this avatar right there with you, just talking to you, making eye contact.
Wow.
It'd be like having a personal tutor beaming right into your living room.
That is such a good example.
Right, but it gets even better. They're not stopping at just the avatars. They're launching 2 brand new platforms.
Yeah, EON Teach Mentor and EON Mentor XR. This is where it gets
I
interesting.
know, right? They took these avatars and said, okay, now let's build entire personalized learning experiences around them.
Exactly. And think about it. It's like having a team of expert mentors available whenever you need them, ready to teach you about anything.
And each mentor is a unique avatar with their own specialized knowledge. Okay, so meet the team. First up, there's Sophia. She's the course-creating whiz.
Ah, Sophia. She's incredible. Uses AI to build a custom course just by talking to you.
Right, so let's say you tell Sophia you want to learn about astrophysics.
She'll ask you some questions, figure out what you already know, your learning style, and then boom, a course designed just for you.
No more one-size-fits-all learning.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
Next up, we have Sean. He's like the knowledge accelerator.
I love Sean. Takes those boring textbooks, you know the ones,
Oh, I know them.
and he turns them into something you actually want to interact with. It's pretty amazing.
It really is. And think about how that could help people who struggle with those traditional learning methods.
Oh, totally. Some people zone out during lectures or get bogged down by dense text.
Yeah, but with Sean, it's visual, it's hands-on.
It could be a game changer for so many students.
I think so too. And last but not least, we have Raj. He's the career guru.
Oh, Raj is a lifesaver, especially in today's job market.
Right. He gives you these insights into different career paths, what the job requirements are, and I think he can even connect you with potential opportunities.
Yeah, like personalized career coaching right at your fingertips. It's incredible.
Definitely. It could be so helpful for young people or anyone thinking about switching careers. To have an AI mentor who knows what skills you have, what you're interested in, and what the job market looks like, that's powerful stuff.
I know. Okay, so get this. Imagine you're on a video call with one of these avatars.
Okay.
And then, just like that, it seamlessly transitions from that 2D screen to full-blown augmented reality.
Wait, what? Right there in your room.
Yeah. It's like the avatar steps out of the screen and into your world.
No way. That is wild.
I know, right?
So is it like they can move around your room?
That's exactly what the press release says. Like they can walk around, interact with real objects,
Wow.
and even show you these complex 3D models.
Hold on. So like, say you're learning about anatomy.
Yeah.
Instead of looking at a diagram in a textbook, you have a virtual skeleton walking across your table showing you every bone and muscle. That would be mind-blowing.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And it's taking interactive learning to a whole new level.
Oh, absolutely. It's like those aha moments you get, but amplified 1,000 times.
Okay, so are you ready for this? This is where it gets really real world and it's mind-blowing.
Okay, I'm ready. Lay it on me.
Real world applications of this tech.
I'm all ears.
First up, medical training. Imagine a medical student. Instead of practicing on a cadaver or, those plastic models,
Right.
they're practicing a surgical procedure in augmented reality with Sophia guiding them every step of the way.
Well, hold on. So they're in their own room practicing surgery.
It's insane.
That's incredible. And think about how safe that is. No risk to a real patient.
And it could open up access to this kind of high-quality medical training to people all over the world.
It could really level the playing field.
Exactly. Okay, so now let's switch gears to the corporate world. Picture this. It's your first day at a new job.
Okay.
But instead of being bombarded with paperwork or, those boring presentations,
Ugh, the worst.
you're greeted by Raj, your personal AI mentor. He welcomes you to the company, explains the culture, and gives you advice, all personalized just for you.
Wow, that would be so much better.
Right.
And think about it, with so many companies going remote or hybrid,
Yeah,
it's harder to onboard people effectively.
so true. Those old methods, like
Mhm.
in-person orientations,
Yeah.
they just don't work as well anymore.
This could be a game changer. New hires feeling connected and supported right from the start, no matter where they are.
Okay, and here's the last one, language learning. So you're practicing your new language skills, but it's with Sean.
Okay, so instead of just textbooks and flashcards.
Yeah. You start with conversational exercises,
Right.
but then it seamlessly transitions to using your new language skills in your own space.
So, like, I'm in my living room, but I'm practicing ordering food at a virtual restaurant.
Exactly, or
Okay.
asking directions from a virtual passerby. And you're getting real-time feedback from Sean.
Wow, it's like having a language immersion program, but right at home.
It really is. And I love how it goes beyond just memorization. It's all about actually using the language in a realistic setting.
That's so smart. It's all about fluency and confidence.
Right. So it's pretty clear that EON Reality is all about making knowledge accessible, engaging, and effective for everyone.
Absolutely. This press release, it's like a window into the future of learning, a future where it's personalized, interactive, and available to anyone, anywhere.
I couldn't agree more.
I mean, just thinking about the possibilities, it's incredible.
I know, right?
Like how this could give everyone access to amazing educational experiences, no matter where they live or what their background is.
It's breaking down those old barriers.
Exactly.
EON Reality, they're not just developing this cool technology, they're using it to make a real difference.
Yeah, and I think that's so important, right? It's not enough to just create something flashy. It has to have a purpose.
Absolutely. But whenever we talk about something this powerful, we have to talk about the responsible side of things too.
Oh, for sure. Like, what does this mean for teachers? Are they going to be replaced by AI mentors?
That's a big question a lot of people are asking, and it's understandable. But honestly, I think it's more about AI working with teachers, not replacing them.
I think so too. Like, think of all the things AI could help with, Giving personalized instruction, tracking progress, providing feedback. That frees up teachers to focus on things AI can't do.
Right, those human elements that are so important,
Yeah.
like fostering critical thinking, creativity, social emotional learning.
Yeah, because learning isn't just about cramming information into your head. It's about growing as a person.
Exactly. And I think those things like mentorship and guidance, those are still best done by human teachers. There's just something special about that connection.
I agree. Okay, so we've talked about teachers, but what about data privacy? These AI mentors are going to be collecting a lot of information about the people using them, right?
That's another really important point, and I think transparency is key. People need to know exactly what data is being collected, how it's being used, and who has access to it.
And they should be able to choose whether or not to share their data.
Absolutely. It's all about building trust and making sure this technology is used in a way that respects everyone's rights.
It all comes down to this. Technology is a tool, and it's up to us to use it responsibly.
Okay, I want to go back to that seamless transition from video call to AR for a second.
Oh, yeah, that blew my mind.
I know, right? It's like such a clever way to ease people into the experience.
Definitely. Because for some people, jumping straight into a fully immersive VR world might be a little intimidating.
It could be a bit much.
But this way, you start with something familiar, a video call, and then boom, you're in this augmented reality environment walking alongside the avatar.
It makes learning so much more engaging, and it just opens up a ton of possibilities.
Totally. I mean, imagine employees could practice complex tasks in a safe virtual setting before doing it in the real world.
Oh, I love that. And what about education? Students could go on a virtual tour of ancient Rome with a guide right there with them.
Or do virtual science experiments without worrying about blowing up the lab.
I know, right? The possibilities are endless, and as the technology gets even better, I think we're going to see some truly amazing applications.
Okay, so can we talk about the AI mentors themselves for a minute? I mean, each one is like a specialist designed for different learning styles and needs.
Yeah, they're all so cool. Like Sophia, the course creating one, that just blows my mind. To have an AI that can build a course specifically for you based on a conversation?
It's like having a tutor who knows exactly how you learn best.
Exactly. And then you have Sean, who turns static content into interactive experiences, which is great for people who don't learn well from traditional methods.
Yeah, and let's not forget Raj, the career guru. In today's job market, I mean, things are changing so
It
fast.
can be hard to keep up.
To have someone like Raj who can give you personalized guidance, it's so valuable. It's like he's helping you chart your path, make sure you have the skills you need.
Pretty incredible.
It is. It's all about empowering people to take control of their learning and their careers.
All right, let's dive into some of the specific examples they highlight in the press release.
Love it. What did they focus on?
Well, the one that really stood out to me was the medical training application.
Oh, yeah, that was fascinating. The idea of medical students being able to practice surgery in a virtual environment.
It's so cool.
It's safe, it's controlled, and you don't have to worry about, making a mistake on a real patient.
And think about how this could change things globally. What if every medical student, no matter where they are, had access to this kind of training?
It could revolutionize healthcare as we know it.
It's really amazing to think
It
about.
is. And it's not just limited to surgery either, right?
Right, they could use it for all kinds of medical training, like dentistry, nursing, physical therapy.
The possibilities are incredible.
They really are. Okay, next one, corporate onboarding. So we all know how tough it can be to onboard new employees effectively, especially with more companies going remote or hybrid.
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge.
And those old methods, like in-person orientations, they're just not as effective anymore.
Exactly. But imagine a new employee starts their first day and they're greeted by an AI mentor like Raj.
Who walks them through everything, makes them feel welcome.
Yeah, and it's all personalized, so they're getting the information they need.
Instead of just being handed a giant stack of paperwork and told to figure it out.
It's a much better experience for everyone involved.
All right, last one, language learning. We've talked about this a bit already, but I just love the idea of practicing a new language with a virtual avatar.
It's just so much more immersive than using textbooks or those language learning apps.
And the way they transition from basic exercises to actually using the language in real-world situations.
It's brilliant. Like you're in your living room, but you're practicing ordering a coffee in a virtual cafe.
Or asking for directions on a virtual street corner.
It's all about building confidence and fluency.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Wow. I mean, EON Reality's photorealistic XR avatars and these AI mentor platforms, they really have the potential to change everything.
It's a whole new era of learning and working.
A future where knowledge is more accessible, more engaging, and more personalized than ever before.
And that's a wrap on part 2 of our deep dive. Join us for the final part where we'll explore the broader implications of this technology and what we need to consider as we move forward. Okay, so we've talked about how amazing this tech from EON Reality is, but we also have to remember, like, any powerful tool, it comes with responsibilities, right?
Oh, for sure. For sure. It's not just about, what we can do.
It's about what we should do.
Exactly. So, what about the human element? What does this mean for teachers?
Yeah, that's a valid question, right? Are teachers going to just disappear, be replaced by these AI mentors?
A lot of people are worried about that.
Yeah, but honestly, I see it a bit differently. I think AI is going to be more of a partner to teachers.
I think you're right, like more of a collaboration.
Yeah, AI can take care of some of the more, I don't know, like the repetitive tasks.
Yeah, like grading, giving feedback, personalizing lessons.
Exactly. And that frees up teachers to do what they do best, inspire, motivate.
Connect with their students on a human level.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, learning isn't just about absorbing information. It's about growing as a person.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. And those human connections, they're irreplaceable.
Right. And things like mentorship, guidance, that human touch, it's still so important.
Definitely. Okay, so we talked about teachers, but what about the data these AI mentors are going to be collecting? I mean, it's a lot of information, right?
Oh, yeah, that's another huge thing we have to think about. Data privacy. And I think transparency is key here.
Totally. People need to know what's being collected, how it's being used.
And who has access to it. No question about it.
And they should have control over their own data, Be able to opt out if they want to.
Absolutely. We need clear rules and ethical guidelines to make sure this technology is used responsibly.
It's about building trust, making sure everyone feels comfortable with this new way of learning.
And ultimately, I think it comes down to remembering that technology is a tool. It's up to us to decide how we use it.
That's a great point.
We have this amazing opportunity to shape the future of education with AI.
Let's make sure we're doing it in a way that benefits everyone.
Exactly, to create a learning environment that's more equitable, accessible, and empowering.
I love that. It's an exciting time to be involved in education.
It really is.
Yeah.
And with that, we're wrapping up our deep dive into EON Reality's mind-blowing announcement. It's a glimpse into the future of learning, where it's personalized, immersive, and more accessible than ever before.
It's going to be fascinating to see how it all unfolds.
Definitely. And thanks for joining us on this journey into the future of learning.